Yeah, I
What's
think
going
your
on,
bench better
guys?
than Latif. Oh, I'm sorry.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to another.
I can't hear what this nigga said.
Welcome to another.
Welcome back, you
Welcome to
guys.
another episode of Tit for Tat. I'm your host Jay. I'm with my co-host Latif Max, and we have Zay here. I'm in a new spot today. I'm probably gonna leave early this episode. Latif is gonna take over the whole host duties, but just to get into everything, we're not gonna get into the whole introductions. First, let's talk about Panthers trade for the number one pick. The
Hey,
Bears.
me and Max called it.
How you feel about that?
We watched a few episodes back. We were literally telling DJ Moore exactly. First round picks. They did exactly what I wanted them to do. So I'm happy with it.
Okay. So before, let's hop into it a little bit. Who had the better side of the deal?
It, honestly, like everyone's been saying this, I don't think it was a bad trade for. I think the Bears wanted this trade, but I don't think anybody 5 years is gonna care about the trade if CJ Stroud turns out to be really, really good.
I agree. I think that like the whole world is saying like the Panthers got finesse, and this is coming from a Bears fan. I think everyone's saying like the Panthers got finessed and all this stuff. But like at the end of the day, like if Stroud turns out, it's not that much for what they gave up. And obviously if it doesn't pan out, no matter what they gave up, it's not going to work out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely think that like there's a world where they traded more just because you could take your pick of the four quarterbacks on the list. I hope it's not. I don't think Levis is even in contention for one, no matter who trades up. I think it's going to be. I feel like it's going to be Richardson or Stroud.
It's gonna
Either
be
they
Stroud.
like Stroud that much, or they think Richardson's, or like they like Richardson as a prospect like so much that they're going to take him. I agree though. I think the whole idea, like the whole narrative, that they gave up too much. I don't know if they gave up too much.
I mean,
I'm not
so
gonna lie. I don't think
let's talk about what they gave up. They gave up the ninth pick, the 61st overall pick this year, a first round
61.
next year, and a first round next year, and a second round next year. So, and DJ
second
Moore.
round in 2 years. Second round in 2 years. Second round in 2 years.
It's 2025, right?
The following.
Yeah, 2025 second round. So, I mean, the thing about the Panthers thing is like you're gonna draft probably CJ Stroud, Bryce Young, but you have no weapons for the nigga like at all. Whoever they draft, it's like the weapons is gonna be bad. They got Laviska Shenault Jr. I think Laviska Shenault. Who else they got? Terrence Marshall. The weapons room was really bad. So
they got Ian Thomas and Tommy Tremble. They were like fun fantasy wire pickups like a week, but like a bunch of guys.
Yeah,
their running back situation. They have too many running backs.
Yeah,
I think the big issue is like as far as like who you're gonna throw the ball to, but don't they have cap space?
They do now, yeah, for sure.
They do have cap space, but who really is coming to sign in Carolina? To be honest, like that's not really a hot free agency market. So I don't know. Y'all gave up a lot.
Someone,
huh? They gave up a lot.
I'm just saying, like they you could draft one first of all. They're not going to draft it with their one, but you draft them later in the round because I think there are.
No, they don't have another first round pick. They have a second round pick, so they don't have to draft a second round.
I'm saying later in the round, like day two, day three, pick a receiver because the receiver. There's a couple of receivers. It's kind of deep. But like you could go out and you could try and I don't think I don't know. I was gonna say Adam Thielen and Odell Beckham, try and talk about those guys, but I don't think they would want to play there. They want to win a ring. They don't want to mess around with the Panthers, no matter how much you get paid. I think they want to go out and win a ring.
Yeah, so
I agree. Maybe they can overpay for Jacoby Myers or something. But
yeah, I mean that would be decent, I guess. I just think you need to have like a couple weapons for your rookie QB to succeed. But I think they're gonna take CJ Stroud for sure. He's 6'3", like 212. Frank Reich is the head coach, and he loves pocket passing QBs, and CJ Stroud is the best one in his class. So I think CJ Stroud is actually the best quarterback to start day one with, like that doesn't have to like develop or sit at all. I think Bryce Young can start day one too, but I think CJ Stroud his floor is the lowest. Like he's like the most. He's a player like he's gonna be good in this league probably. I think people think Bryce Young could be exceptional. I think people think CJ Stroud could be good. So I think he'll probably start day one under Frank Reich. And Frank Reich is very good at developing QBs. They also have their coaching staff is very good. They got Jim Caldwell Jr. They got a lot of people over there that's good with developing defense and offense. So the Panthers, I think they gave a lot though. I don't know if I would have gave up DJ Moore. That's kind of crazy.
Max,
like you get all that.
What's up, Max? You're a Bears fan, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I remember earlier when we talked about when we found out that the Bears were getting the first pick, and I think I asked. I don't know who asked to be specific, but I know that I said that I wanted to see some weapons around Justin Fields. So just tell me, like, how do you feel about just getting DJ Moore. What do you think this does for the Bears?
So
What do you think this
obviously,
does for Justin Fields in
yeah,
particular?
obviously it's huge. I think it's really only effective if he has time in the pocket. So I think with that 9th overall pick, we got to address O-line. In a perfect world, I wanted to trade from obviously 1 to 2, 2 to 4. I wish that it would have worked out with. I think DJ Moore's a better receiver than Michael Pittman. I wish we could have somehow stuck at 4 and got Jalen Carter, Will Anderson on the defensive side. But now that's out of the picture, I want to address at 9. I think it'd be the best to get. I like Paris Campbell over Peter Skoronski, but knowing Chicago,
Paris
they're going to
Johnson?
take the guy from. Yeah, what'd I say?
Paris Campbell.
Yeah,
on the
Paris
Colts.
Johnson. Yeah, always free agent. He could go somewhere else. I would rather pick Paris Johnson, but I think they'll go with Peter Skoronski if they go line, just because he's from Northwestern. They always like to pick the guys who are like from the area, kind of thing. They always have done that. But yeah, I think when you look at like these second-year quarterbacks or these I think it was third-year quarterbacks, like Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, and Tua, they all got these crazy receivers: AJ Brown, Stephon Diggs, and Tyreek, and like took off the next year. So I think like Justin, I don't think Justin Fields is obviously on their level yet. But I think with DJ Moore,
I don't think DJ Moore is on the level of the receivers that you just named.
I don't know. I think he's severely. I don't know. I'm obviously saying this now that he's a Bear and I'm whatever biased towards it.
I believe he's underrated too.
Yeah, so I think it's like I think he's underrated. I don't know if we fully know what he's capable of yet. I don't think the best seasons are in Carolina. You know what I mean? Like I think if he has a competent quarterback, because when you look at his quarterback play, he's played with PJ Walker, Sam Darnell, like a bunch of quarterbacks who are just kind of like, you don't want that. You know what I mean? You're not on a winning football team. They've been drafting within the top 15 for the past couple of years, it seems. So I think the biggest issue is like you can't obviously throw the ball if you don't have time in the pocket. So I want to go O-line. We had some good picks last year. Some decent luck with that. Our O-line had some bright spots, but I'm very excited. I'd say as far as the running game, I think like obviously like for the passing game to work, you have to have block and you have to open up the running game as well. So I think as far as the running game, I like Khalil Herbert in the backfield more than David Montgomery. I'm a big fan, but I think that like with DJ Moore, I like DJ Moore at the 1, Claypool on the other outside, and then Mooney in the slot. I think that could like actually, obviously, hopefully Claypool comes back to some fucking form because
he was looking terrible.
But to be honest, he didn't get the football. He didn't get too many targets.
But also,
so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Also, that's another good thing. That's a great thing about the trade is now you have 3 receivers that are actually wide receiver 1s, 2s, and 3s. You don't need Claypool to be a wide receiver 1/2. Now he'll be the wide receiver 3, and he'll be having the third best corner or not that good of a safety on him, unlike last year. So I think the trade really works out for the Bears. Now they have DJ Moore, wide receiver 1. Yeah, not as great as a receiver as not Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, and the rest of those guys you said. But when you look at Darnell Mooney on the other side, then you got Claypool, who
it's a good supporting cast. It's a good supporting cast.
It's a great supporting cast.
And Cole Kmet too. Cole Kmet was playing very good at the end of the season. He was playing very
and
like,
also
just getting targets.
Cole Kmet is not good. He's okay. And
it's not a great
supporting cast at all. I wouldn't say great. That's very strong.
It's
okay.
It's better than what it was. I think
and also good supporting cast. Fine. I'd say it's a good supporting cast.
It's good.
And also we're in the NFC North as well, which I mean
exactly.
Packers are leaving. Vikings probably will have control of that, but who knows what
the Vikings are falling off. The Vikings are falling off.
Down. If we're worried about anyone, it's the Lions. The Lions are on the up. They're the only team besides us on the up. Everyone else, Rodgers going down. The Vikings let go of Thielen and are supposed to trade Dalvin Cook and probably will let go of Pat Pete. Like they have nothing. So
yeah, and I was also going to say half the games that they even won last year were all like 1 point games, 2 point games. Like there's a very real possibility that last year they end 8-8, but they just happen to win a lot of fourth quarter games. Which, give it a Kirk, I guess. So NFC North, you're looking at a bad Packers team. You're looking at a Vikings team that was good last year, but is on the downfall this year. And you're looking at a Lions team who I really wish made the playoffs. I really wish they didn't make the playoffs because I wanted to see what they could have done. But that's a competitive conference, or at least with the Lions and Vikings,
it depends on what. I'll be curious to see what the Packers do as well, because I think if they can do something like make some sort of move at quarterback, like it could be a 4-headed race.
They're going with Jordan Love. The Packers are
But
going
it's
to go
a four-headed race is much better than being in the AFC West with the Chiefs. It's better than you right now. If you put a division winner, you can't like the NFC North probably has the best odds for picking a division winner because you can put $1 down and they're all probably like near the same odds compared to the AFC West. But $1 on the Chiefs, you're gonna make 50 cents. Like
Yeah,
So,
Latif, I guess with
Latif,
with the supporting cast, I guess like towards the end of the season last year, the offense kind of got like unlocked. Like first part of the season, we didn't score many points. Towards the end of the year, we were putting points up on teams. Like Dallas had a pretty good defense. We put up like a bunch of points in their team. Our defense was starting to let us down. So our offense was kind of pushing with whatever. Our quarterback who was injured.
Got rid of everybody.
Our quarterback who was injured and our O-line who was getting beat up. So I get it. I'm not going to call us a great offense because we're not. But adding DJ Moore is huge because it opens up more of the offense. You know what I mean? Like Mooney, like what you said, Mooney is not forced to be a wide receiver 1. He can slide down to a 2. Claypool is not forced to have to make these big plays. He slides down to a 3. Like they're not so focused on the running game because you could pass the ball to DJ Moore, and DJ Moore is a good enough receiver to where you have to actually worry about him, bring coverage back, actually play. You know what I mean? Like you're not just going to account for.
That's what I was going to say
the entire game.
I think this is huge. What the fuck was that? Oh, that's so scary. I believe this is huge for Justin Fields. I think this is gonna be his third year. We often talk about his decision making is not the best, but that comes with time. I think coming into his third year and then you add a player such as DJ Moore, I feel like you have more of a variety added in him. Like you said, now you have a wide receiver 1 or 2 or 3. So I feel like this is going to be a huge year for Justin Fields.
Okay,
I don't think you really touched on it that much. I kind of want to hear what you.
I wanted to go back to what Zay was saying. So, like you saying, everybody can compete in this division. I got the Bears schedule pulled up right here. They have at home. They have the Broncos, Falcons, Carolina, Raiders, Cardinals, Lions, Vikings, and Packers, and then they have the Chiefs, Chargers, Bucks, Washington, Saints, Browns, Lions, and then
It's
Packers and
a pretty weak schedule. It's a pretty
it's a pretty.
I was gonna say,
so I'm saying they can
sound
win.
too hard.
They probably can win 7 to 8 games now. They obviously have to make a lot.
I was gonna say.
Yeah,
I think we could win 7-8.
They probably they have to obviously fill out some more holes of the team. I also don't think they should go line with that first draft pick at 9. I think you go D line, take Tyree Wilson at 9. You can find O line throughout the entirety of the draft.
You think Tyree Wilson's gonna be there at 9?
He might. He may. If Atlanta doesn't take him, he will be there for sure.
See, to be honest, I think
I would focus on the
got a better
line.
chance. I think you have a better chance of getting Jalen Carter at 9 than Tyree Wilson at 9.
No, I don't. People keep saying that Jalen Carter gonna slide. I don't think so. I think if he does slide to us,
I think he has a better
to the Bears. That'll be crazy.
I think he has a better chance at sliding than Tyree Wilson. Tyree Wilson from the draft and everything from the combine has only been going up. Jalen Carter's kind of the same to just going down after all this. So, like, I'm not saying he's gonna get whatever out of the top 10 or anything crazy.
Whoever it is, they should go D line. I don't think they should go O line. They can get a lot of this O line class is deep. It's a lot of value in the later round. So I think they should go there.
But that's my thing.
With the offense, right? With the offense, Chase Claypool, Darnell Mooney, and who else they got? DJ Moore. I mean, that's cool, but I think in all reality, Darnell Mooney is damn near wide receiver 3. Like he can be a 2. Like that's his potential, right?
Darnell Mooney could, with how he played last year, and like given the receptions, like the plays he made, like he could be a wide receiver 2 on a great team.
No, he cannot be a wide receiver 2 on a great team.
On a great team?
No, Darnell Mooney cannot be. No, he cannot. No, he cannot. Darnell Mooney cannot be a wide receiver 2 on a great team. No, he cannot.
Who's the Chiefs wide receiver number 2 this year?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, what are you talking about?
Like Darnell Mooney,
can.
Yeah.
No, he cannot.
It has to be a great team. Like, it has to be a good deal. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like, if you put
who's the Chiefs wide receiver number 2? Latif.
Well, technically, Kelsey's the number 1. But
no, wide receiver,
No, I'm not. I do agree. I do agree with Latif that Juju is the wide receiver 2. Travis Kelce's the wide receiver 1. Travis Kelce.
I mean,
the wide receiver 1.
I'm not gonna lie. Juju is. I don't want to say
Juju is shit. Oh my god, no, stop.
Juju is not shit. Juju is not shit. Juju is not shit.
Darnell Mooney
hasn't had a good year since.
That is a very outlier. That is a very outlier like option because it's fucking Patrick Mahomes. No, yes it is. Yes it is. Yes it is.
I said a great team. I said a great team.
No. Stop.
A great team has a good quarterback.
Stop. Patrick Mahomes elevate them receivers to winning the Super Bowl. First of all, let's do all
Juju
the
is
let's do all
mid.
the other great
Juju
teams in the
is
league.
so
Let's do
mid.
all the other
The
great teams in the
Bills.
league.
The Bills.
The Bills?
Yes, he's better than Gabe
That was
Davis.
not a great team. That's why they didn't go nowhere.
Oh
That's not a
my
great
God.
team.
What?
The Bills are not a great
So,
team.
so,
They're
so,
not
so
a great
what's
team.
a great team? So what's a great team?
That's how I know y'all don't know ball. The Bills are not a great team. They had
Now
Josh
we don't know
Allen.
ball.
The Josh Allen carried the Bills. Their offense was not good. The offense line was mediocre.
Who's not carrying the Chiefs? So
Huh?
what is your argument for?
That was not a great team. That's not a great team is
name great teams. Name great teams. Name great teams. Name great teams.
Great teams. 49ers was a great team. I'm talking
Yes,
about
so-
the entire roster.
Yes,
Entire
the
roster.
49ers and
That's the entire roster. That's the entire
the
roster.
49ers and the Bengals. The 49ers and the Bengals
He's
are
not
outliers
great.
because their receiving core is insane.
Bro, no, they're
The way you're
great teams. Those are great
That's what I'm saying.
building teams.
The way you're
Those are
kicking
great
out the
building teams.
Chiefs, the way you're kicking out the Chiefs because Patrick Mahomes is amazing. Like nobody has a better receiving core than the Bengals. Their receiving core is insane.
Obviously he'd be wide receiver. Well, that's it, bro. Y'all, I think y'all overhyping Darnell Mooney because he was on the Bears and he's on the fucking option. Honestly, bro, he's in that. Darnell Mooney is low-key in that like MVS tier. Like, if we be honest, like he's not. I'd rather have Kadarius Toney than Darnell Mooney.
I'd rather have
Kadarius Toney than Darnell Mooney. I'm not gonna lie. Like, so
Kadarius Toney is a dog.
If y'all put him on the Bengals, he's not wide receiver too. You talking about great teams? Not great. No,
because
the Eagles not a great team. The 49ers
T. Higgins is pushing top 12.
I mean, yes. So he's not a wide receiver two in a great
You
team.
said the Eagles are not a great team?
Huh? The Eagles are a great team.
Wait, what did you say about the Eagles?
Huh?
Huh?
The Eagles are a great team.
What did you say about the Eagles?
Come on, Max.
Me?
No, the Chiefs.
No, I said the Eagles are a great team. It's Smitty clears.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, so that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, what great teams? Give me a great team because the Bills are not a great team. I don't like you saying
I gave you two.
The makeup of that team is not the makeup of that team is not good, bro. It's not. Honestly.
So just go to the next topic because obviously whatever I say is not going to go out your other ear. So just go to the next topic.
What other great team are you talking about? Who?
The Bills and the Chiefs. How are they not two great teams? You're discounting
the Bills is not a great team
because
the Bills are not a great team. Like, you look at the great team. Go ahead.
Is everybody in agreement that the Bears can contend for a playoff spot?
Yeah.
No,
they're not contending for a playoff spot.
Bro, playoffs.
I gotta wait. I gotta wait.
Because of their division.
I need to see what they do. I need to see what they do as far as free agency and draft. It depends.
They have a lot of holes to fill. They have a lot of holes to fill.
That's what I'm saying. If we don't assess,
I think
if we don't assess front seven,
Lions and the
if we don't
Vikings
get front seven, we don't get all.
The Lions and the
front seven
Vikings
line, we have an issue.
The Lions and the Vikings are both ahead of
them. The Lions, yes. The Vikings.
The Lions, yeah. I would say Lions, yeah. Vikings, no. Packers.
No, I don't believe the Vikings. This year was the last hurrah. It was an all or nothing kind of year.
Is it gonna be a Jordan Love led Packers, bro?
I would actually watch that. I won't like the Packers. I won't like the Packers.
Yeah, I want to see how that works. But I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't even think they have faith in that nigga. So respectfully. All right, so are we ready to get into the mock draft?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we will. First top 12 or just top 10?
Y'all gotta stop ending the base like that, like early, bro. You gotta let that rock. I ain't gonna lie, for sure.
I'm not gonna lie.
Y'all started. You literally started. Stop talking. You literally stopped talking.
I'm talking about Max. I'm talking about Max. We gotta go into the next argument. We could let that rock, bro.
That's what I'm just not trying to. I'm not trying to argue if you're like everything I say. Oh, the Bills aren't a good team.
The Chiefs aren't a great team.
Okay, then like just take away everything I say. Just go to the next thing.
All right, so you got like a wheel, order, bro. You got like a spinner or something?
Nah, we can go to
How many picks are we doing?
10.
That's math is not. Oh, we just doing 10. Okay.
Cool. Yeah. You are the GM of the team. You are the GM of the team. I don't know. Okay, so
hold on. Latif. I guess let's go back to this quick. Who are great teams?
Great teams? I
wouldn't call Cowboys a great team. Are the Cowboys a great team? Because he's a wide receiver two on that team.
Cowboys a great team. Overall roster, probably.
He's behind CD. He's easy behind CD Lamb. Like, huh?
That's one.
The Chiefs? Are you gonna not count them?
I think that was a good team that was bolstered by Patrick Mahomes.
Like the Bills finished 13-3, and they're not a great team.
They weren't a great team, though.
Like I agree. Gosh. I don't think the Vikings were a good team, but the Bills were a great team. So I guess like
the roster is not that good, like for sure. Like Josh Allen really like backpacked that shit, like especially the offense.
So like, I guess when you talk about great teams, like
I'm talking about great roster makeups. When I said great team, Like, I didn't think the Bills was winning the Super Bowl this year, like at all. I didn't think they were better than Cincinnati. I never thought they was
So
better
I
than
think
Cincinnati.
the only three teams where he's not a wide receiver 2 on the great teams, teams that finished above 10 wins. Like teams is a great team a team who finished above 10 wins or no?
11 wins is a great team.
I'm asking. I'm not.
No, they're not. It's not a great team, bro.
So
I think people throw around great too much. Like great is
I'm saying,
great is thrown around way too much, bro.
So maybe we just have different interpretations of this, but teams, let's just go above 12 wins. 12 wins and up. Is that fair?
Okay, I guess.
But yes, I agree. I think the Eagles, San Fran, Cincinnati, he's not. Buffalo, Dallas, Minnesota, he is.
I think it's a conversation between him and KJ Osborne. I think Darnell Mooney. I think Darnell Mooney is a wide receiver 3 in this league.
If sure. Anyone, I'd say it's a conversation.
And just because a team might not have a receiving core, like a good receiving core, don't mean that the players are wide receiver 1. We talk about wide receiver 1 or wide receiver 2. That's like it's like a what's that called? A tier. So like DJ Moore is a low end wide receiver 1. Like so Darnell Mooney technically was a wide receiver 1 on this team on the Bears. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes,
early part of the season, yes. I would say maybe Cole Kmet was the wide receiver 1 end of the year. Yes, no, I'm not saying he's wide receiver 1 caliber. No, okay. Fields through the Fields literally.
You're saying for the team for the team.
Yes,
You're saying
for the team.
Okay, so
fed the ball. He was like Mark Andrews. He was like Mark Andrews for the Ravens. He like literally just kept feeding the ball.
Okay, so listen, Max. Wide receiver 1 and wide receiver 2 is wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3 is a criteria. Darnell Mooney is not a wide receiver 2. He is not.
So you have him as a high end.
No, I feel like he can fit into it. If you say DJ Moore is a low end, if you're saying DJ Moore is a low end wide receiver 1, I think you can say Darnell Mooney is a low end wide receiver 2. I feel like you can make that case.
I'll say Mooney's a low end 2, and you say he's a high end 3. We're close, but like to say that I don't know. I think that's whatever.
I don't want him to be I don't want him to be my second best. I mean,
no, I think he can, bro. I mean,
but you can survive.
There's teams where it's not ideal for him to be a wide receiver 2, but I think that he definitely does fit that criteria.
All right,
actually I gotta go. Latif, thank you for recording late as fuck, being late to your own time that you set up. I appreciate it. I'm gonna see y'all later. Pod. What are y'all gonna do? Mock draft.
Yeah. Yeah, we're good.
All right, y'all.
Hey. About that. Can Darnell Mooney be a wide receiver 2? We should have a conversation about that.
Okay. So the draft order is the Panthers with the first pick, Houston with the second, Arizona, Indianapolis, Seahawks, Lions, Vegas, Atlanta, and the Bears, and then the Eagles. So I'm gonna ask Siri to pick a number, and then that's how we're gonna go. So Isaiah, what number do you want?
2.
All right. Max, what number do you want?
3.
All right. Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 3. All right, so I got 1. I got the first pick. Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 3. Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 3. All right. Isaiah, you had 3, right?
I had 3.
Okay, so all right, so basically, that's how we're gonna go in that order. I'm gonna get the first picks. Isaiah will have 3. What?
Are we doing this? As I'm the GM? I'm the GM.
You're the GM of the team you have.
Okay.
I got the 1, 4, 6, I think, and 9, and then Max has 2, 5, 7, whatever.
No trades, right? No trades. Yeah, we're good. We'll figure it out.
It's already been trades happening, bro. No trades.
No trades.
All right, so with the first overall pick in the mock draft, the Carolina Panthers are going to select C.J. Stroud. I think C.J. Stroud is not the QB1 in this draft, but he fits the Panthers the best. They have a very good offensive line, and in college, he was the best pocket pass QB in the nation. Most accurate, very good arm talent. His only critique coming into the draft was, can he extend plays? Can he make plays under duress? And he might not have to do that much with being on Carolina. The offensive line is very good. One of the best last year's in run protection and pass protection. He has Frank Wright as his head coach, who is very good at developing QBs. So, and he loves tall QBs.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you see that? Like Wright's had like a 6'3" and above every year of his career.
Yeah, so I definitely think they're gonna go in the direction of CJ Stroud, for sure. And I think he'll come in year one and be very good for them as long as they can get some weapons around him. Because ever since he's been in college, he had track stars at receiver, NFL level receivers, and so I think it's gonna be an adjustment throwing to Laviska Shenault and Terrence Marshall Jr. and people like that.
With all respect, though, I feel like if Laviska Shenault and Terrence Marshall were in college, they'd probably be eaten out there. You know what I'm saying? But as far as NFL talent receivers, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and they also have a good running game as well. But Deontay Foreman is probably going to get traded or get signed. Not traded.
He's a free agent. He's a free agent.
That's what I meant. Deontay Foreman is going to sign
I
with
don't
a team.
I don't love Chuba Hubbard. I don't love.
Yeah,
Chuba
I think
Hubbard.
they can target someone in the second round. Probably like Roscoe
Honestly,
Johnson, someone like that.
I could see Miles Sanders going there for a paycheck. You know what I'm saying?
I
I
don't
could see
think
Miles
they're
Sanders trying to go there.
I don't think they're going to pay any receiver. They're not going to pay any running back because this year they did running back by committee and was one of the best running teams in the league.
But
why
agree. I don't
think
Dante Foreman will go back. So you need to sign a running back. So maybe they just go all out on one. Because obviously when they had CMC, like it's beneficial. So if they have a great running back, Miles Sanders I think is a great running back.
When they traded CMC, they running game did not drop off. When they traded CMC, the running game did not drop off. So obviously they can do running back by committee and still be successful. And I think that's a good formula. You see a team like the Chiefs did running back by committee. You don't need to pay running backs anymore. I guess what we were learning a lot in the NFL, unless it's generational. And I don't think Miles Sanders is generational. But we can go with the second pick. I think that's who was that? Zay or Max?
Me. With the second pick, the Houston Texans select Bryce Young. I know I talked about this in the last mock with the Houston Texans trying to tank it out this year and wait for Caleb Williams or Drake May. They still could do that, but with the Panthers moving up, I do think Bryce Young's the best quarterback prospect in the draft right now. So I think they do take a shot at quarterback because they don't have to move and they still get their guy at 2 with Bryce Young. I think with Drake May and Caleb Williams in the draft next year, I think we could see them. I don't think they'll be good next year. So, they have a weak division with the Colts and the Titans in there. Obviously, the Jags are pretty good. They could still somehow end up around the first. So maybe next year they try and trade Bryce Young or something. But I think right now, best pick, you get your quarterback, the guy you like in the draft, the guy that's been mocked to their team more than anybody. So I think they get Bryce Young. Just address the need now. Build with.
Did you already say the selection? Did you say
I said it first. I thought I said with the second overall pick. Regardless, I'll say it again. With the second overall pick, the Houston Texans select Bryce Young. I said it earlier. I thought I was making sure, but that was for the TikTok. Okay. Yeah, I said it's fine. I just think as far as they need a receiver, whether they address that in the draft or they pick up Jacoby Myers or something, they need a receiver pretty bad. Because you can't have them throw the ball to nothing, and I think Brandon Cooks will get moved. Nico Collins was okay this year when given the touches. OJ Howard, I feel like he played pretty decent this year as well. But their team just is not good, so they need to help out Bryce Young in order for him to succeed. So you got other holes to fit, but I think Bryce Young is the pick here. CJ Stroud goes one.
Yeah, I'm not. It's no. I don't think it's too much blowback on that. Drafting Bryce Young, I think Houston could definitely upgrade the offensive line a little bit. Over there,
they can upgrade everything.
Yeah, they need to upgrade everything. So I hope they just don't expect Bryce Young to come in and just change the franchise like that. Hopefully the expectation is not to. Hopefully they give him some time to develop in the NFL. They need to protect him a lot because he is he hasn't shown too much injury history, but once you get to the NFL, that stuff can start occurring, especially being.
How do you think that they address receiver?
They have 12.
They have 12. They have pick 12. Pick 12.
They have 2 and 12. Yeah, I don't know if they go 12. I don't know if they go receiver at 12.
Choice the receivers though. They could probably pick Jackson Smith-Njigba, Quentin Johnson or Jordan Addison. They could probably pick their one of the three.
Yeah, I think I'll probably go. If I were going first, I'll probably go Quentin Johnson. Or you can get JSN. You can get JSN.
I would go JSN one.
Familiar with Bryce Young, so that makes a lot of sense. But I think
He's
I'll
familiar
probably
with
go
Bryce Young.
Oh, he no, no, he's not. He went to.
I was gonna say. I was thinking about that for a second too. No, I think if the Panthers can somehow slide up and get another pick in that top, and you can get JSN, that'd be really. You know what I mean?
That'd be really good.
Receivers. So if they could try and trade back up in the first round.
Yeah, they could do that. I think probably go Quentin Johnson at 12 because he's a big
like
receiver.
Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow kind of thing. We haven't developed together.
Yeah, you go Quentin Johnson. He's 6'4", very fast. Can take any ball to the house. Being that height, I think that's like a safety blanket for Bryce Young. So that'll be a big receiver, a big target he can throw to, and that's really good for developing QBs, having that big target you can go to early. Is you ready with your pick or no?
Third pick, Cardinals. I watch too much college football, so I'm just going with Tyree Wilson. No, they need a edge threat.
Tyree Wilson. You got Will Anderson.
See, it's not a terrible pick because he's getting mocked higher. I would have gone Will Anderson. I think Will Anderson's the best defensive player in the class, and that's my thing. Like I'm not gonna. I
do not watch college football.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and say college football is not college football.
You gotta pull up a mock draft, Zay.
I think
that's what I did. They said Tyree Wilson
at 3.
I was like,
I think I know a little bit.
Bro. They said Tyree Wilson.
I'm not.
They said Tyree
I'm
Wilson.
not big on college football. I'm not the biggest college football person either. But I still would go Will Anderson. I think Will Anderson's the best prospect.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to redo that, Zay. I'm not posting on. I took up you saying that.
Okay. All right.
Oh, wait, who's for? Indy?
No. Slow down. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not posting. I'm not putting it out.
Okay.
They're gonna shoot
Number 3.
They're gonna be like, damn,
do it.
Nah,
do it.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not putting that out on our page. I ain't gonna lie.
Who's spot? Seattle gets Will Anderson at 5. That's a steal. Holy cow.
Nah. This mock draft has Will Anderson going at 7.
What page you on?
I went to CBS, bro.
Bro.
I did not care. That's why
you need to go to PFF. You need to go to PFF or something, bro. PFF.
I went to the first one.
At least ESPN.
Yeah,
just Tyree Wilson 3 to Arizona.
Outrageous. No, I get it though. If you don't watch college football, you wouldn't even know for real. But
no, yeah, I do not watch that at all.
Steve, you up again?
No, I'm waiting for Zay to. I need Zay to say that over. I'm not even trolling.
You're dead at. Oh.
Yeah, I'm serious.
What are we doing? No, what are we doing?
No, Max. Last mock draft. You took Perry Johnson at fucking like 8 or something when he's not going to 8. So we redid it.
I don't care.
In fairness, we did.
Bro, we didn't redo it that much.
Yes, we did. You can literally go to the old video. I literally.
Bro, we're wasting time, bro. I'm already
doing it. Because he was still on the board. Miles Murphy was still on the board or something.
Yes, so we did redo that. So I need to redo that, Zay, real quick, because I cannot.
As the third pick, Arizona Cardinals. Let me take Jalen Carter at number 3.
All right. So with the 4th pick,
Wait, hold on. I'm not gonna lie. I'm on CBS. It's on, I guess, a newer one. They do have Will Anderson going 6. So CBS just hates Will Anderson. They got Will Anderson going to Detroit. That's disgusting. If Detroit got Will Anderson,
that's not even.
That's nasty.
They're taking corner first of all. But
I'm just saying.
He slides, of course.
They could use a linebacker though. Oh my gosh. That's disgusting.
So, anyways, at the 4th pick. Indianapolis obviously needs a QB, and since CJ Stroud and Bryce Young is already going, it's interesting because I think obviously Anthony Richardson is the 3rd highest ranked quarterback in the draft class, but I feel like they need someone that's gonna be better than him, like to come in. I think Will Levis is more polished. Like
their team's a project though.
No, they're not.
Their
QB that they're drafting is playing their first year. Like they don't have any.
I know. I would rather have Richardson suffer and
first
pick
year
up game experience.
If Anthony Richardson plays his first year, bro, he's gonna be a bust. I'm not gonna lie. Like he needs to sit and learn. How to play the position, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So he needs to sit for sure. I don't like the idea of him. I don't like the idea of him playing his first year. With the 4th overall pick, the Indianapolis Colts select Will Levis. I think he's a little bit more polished.
Boo. Boo.
He's a little bit more polished than Anthony Richardson, and I think he's a little bit more day one ready. I think both of them need to sit, but I think Will Levis is definitely more polished and ready to go. And he's a prototypical Indianapolis quarterback for sure. He has a better arm, more accurate than Anthony Richardson. His decision making is terrible, but I think that's something he can learn over there in Indianapolis. So I think Max got the 5th pick.
Yeah, I got 5th. With the 5th pick, Seattle. The Seattle Seahawks are going to select Jalen Carter.
I got Jalen Carter at 3.
Oh, you took Jalen Carter at 3?
yeah.
I thought you
Yeah,
took Will Anderson at 3.
Nah.
Okay,
Jalen
fine.
Carter.
That's even better. Okay, with the 5th pick, the Seattle Seahawks select Will Anderson Jr. Yeah, I know we talked about this, Latif, in the last mock draft. You had Seattle taking a quarterback.
Which is probably still might.
No, I understand.
Anthony Richardson falls to him, they're definitely taking him.
The way you were thinking about it is like they won't draft here ever again. And I agree, they won't draft here, not ever again, but for a while. So they need to take advantage and get a hit now. You can't waste this pick. So I think if they sign Geno to the contract they did, they think they're a win-now team. So I think the best way to win now is to address your defensive issues. I think Will Anderson could come in day one and have a great effect on a football team. I think that, especially in their division, which I'm not going to say it's wide open, but finishing second is not bad. Right now, you have 4 easy wins. If they can address that defense side of the ball, you can beat Arizona twice and you can beat LA twice. They looked terrible last year.
They're going to finish first. Oh, well, San Francisco.
Yeah. I think you could try and split San Francisco. I don't think you win both at all. I think you try and split San Francisco, but I don't know their schedule. But I know that in their division, they have 4 games you can win. You can easily win those games. So I think that they need to win now. They want to win now. Obviously, with signing Geno. You have 3 years to figure out your quarterback situation after Geno. Whether that's maybe the Broncos suck again, you get another pick this year, next year. You can move on with Tyler Lockett and try and free up some cap space and try and sign someone when Lamar or maybe like Justin Herbert gets really mad at his situation in like Los Angeles. You know what I mean? Like they could be a big place for someone to trade for when you have young guys like DK, Tariq Woolen, and Will Anderson on your team. Like I said, I think Will Anderson is the best defensive player in this draft. So I think that having him on your team would obviously be, essential for the next couple of years, especially in a division with the high-powered offense in San Francisco. So, I think I get when you go quarterback in some of these drafts, but I think that the clear and cut your first round pick should probably be Will Anderson.
With the 6th pick, the Detroit Lions will select Devin Witherspoon from Illinois.
That's
School.
Shit school, by the way. Shit school, by the way.
Dude, you go to Michigan State. Let's calm this down.
Shit school, by the way.
Didn't y'all get into a fight with Michigan and y'all got y'all ass whooped by Michigan and then proceed to get y'all ass whooped in the locker room? Isn't that what happened? Or
I'm not gonna lie, both their teams are better than y'all this year, football and basketball. That's kind of crazy. No, I'm talking about Illinois. I don't know why you're talking about.
We literally beat Illinois this year.
Is their record?
Football.
Oh my gosh!
In football,
y'all
we
negative.
beat y'all in football.
Your record was sucked. Your record was terrible.
Under 500, buddy.
We literally played them
You were under 500, buddy. You were under 500, buddy.
We won at your place.
We have a player. We have going a player top 10 in the NFL draft this year, buddy.
We went to Urbana.
He actually might not.
Kicked your ass at home.
You said
so.
No,
I don't know. That's
cool,
cool, man.
Going top 10. Well, this one's going top 10.
I think Chris Gonzalez might go for him.
Did you just call him Jordan Witherspoon?
I said Devin. He's invited me to the draft party. Me and him are like this, just saying.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you guys beat some basketball. More credit to you. That's cool. We beat you guys in football.
Y'all getting Jeremy Fairs next year, and y'all still gonna be shit.
No, we got
Illinois,
Xavier Booker, Cohen Carr, and Gary Norman.
Illinois was a better team this year for sure. Illinois is a better team this year for sure.
And we're gonna keep being a better team because all this shit.
That doesn't make sense. I don't like Michigan. Michigan was so much better than Illinois. That's
Michigan
not even
State?
close. Michigan and Michigan State.
No, they're not.
Michigan and Michigan. Whoa, okay. Calm down.
Michigan was better. Michigan was better. Michigan State was not better. No, they were not. At football, no.
We played you guys one-on. We played a
game.
That
does not mean. Oh my gosh, that does not. We beat you guys. You were under 500.
So normally that means that you're better than them when you play games.
That's not what that means. It's not what that means.
It's not. It's not, buddy. Sorry.
It's like the first congratulations. It's like the first year you had double-digit wins, or like you finished above 500 in like a century.
I think y'all got double-digit wins though. That's crazy. You're trying to laugh at us.
That's what I'm saying though. Like,
did not.
This is our we won like.
So y'all were
we won a Cotton Bowl last year.
We won the history of Illinois football is better.
We went to the college football championship one time.
Oh, one time.
When did y'all do that? When was that? When was that?
Was that before you was born?
First, we went in 2015 and got killed by Alabama.
2015.
Well,
so we're talking about things 8 years ago. Nobody said that the history of Illinois football is better. That's not what. This year we were a better football team than y'all.
Why?
Y'all finished under 500. Y'all had a negative record, buddy.
I'm not gonna lie. Y'all was shitty, bro. Y'all was shitty. Let's be honest. Like, come on, bro.
Wait. So hold on. Let me just check something up quick. Hold on a second. I gotta pull something up quick.
Gosh.
Let me
y'all
see.
Beat us by like one. Y'all beat us by. Yo, act like y'all blows out. Didn't y'all beat us by literally like one possession? Like, what are you talking about? We had a game. Like, calm down, buddy.
A win is a win.
All right.
Anyways, okay. Who cares?
No, sorry. Hold on.
All right, tough guy.
I gotta check something out quick. Hold on. I just gotta make sure I'm not tweaking.
Oh my god,
that was negative, bro. It was a down year. It was a down year for Michigan.
They won like 16 to 10. If that, I forgot what it was.
It was a down year for us, and we still beat Illinois. That's how bad.
But I wasn't a better team.
Poverty franchise.
Let's see what y'all doing for in basketball this year, buddy.
Yes, we're going farther than you. Our bracket is easy. I'm sorry. Your bracket sucks. You got hoed, man. I'm sorry. You guys got a tough draw.
Then look at the bracket. It's still better than Michigan State. So
you guys got a tough draw. I'm being honest with you. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt.
Like the little sister school. Like, does that suck sometimes, or
what?
The little sister school to Michigan. Like, I know
that's the thing. Like, in what way are we the little sister school? We literally have a better record against them in the past 10 years.
What is up with you in personal records? That's not a matter.
Like, okay, this segment is going to be too. This segment is going to be too long. I don't care. We don't care. We do not care about college football.
That's how a little sister, a big brother situation goes. It's how it's been over time. Like, that's what doesn't make sense.
And Michigan consistently does better than y'all in football.
Michigan didn't make the tournament this year. So I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about football.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Michigan.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, Max. Y'all are definitely a little sister school. It's okay, bro. Nobody cares about Michigan State.
Like, y'all,
you go to Bradley. You go to Bradley.
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Anyway, saying like, I know you guys don't watch college. Like, you don't watch college.
No. Max,
it's okay.
I'm not talking about record.
Cool. I'm not really worried about it.
I'm not talking about record, bro. I'm talking about like the fact that like when you bring up Michigan and Michigan like rivalries like Michigan, Ohio State, like they're higher in the hierarchy of college sports than Michigan State is. It's the fact.
I'm saying that's cool. That's cool.
Little sister.
We got a better record against them for like the past couple. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't make sense.
I'm talking about as far as like notoriety.
It's crazy, man. Crazy,
fandom.
Man.
Like, your fandom is nowhere near Michigan. Like, fandom is not.
Y'all supporting cute though.
So little sister and big brother is based on fandom and alumni. I got you. It makes sense.
Kind of, in a way, yes.
Anyways, next,
you guys. Hey, by the way, sorry.
Las Vegas is 7. Las Vegas is 7. Las Vegas is 7.
You play Arkansas round 1 of the tournament. You guys are getting bounced.
Arkansas. Anyways, Las Vegas is at 7. They need a quarterback. So with the 7th overall pick, I'm going to take Anthony Richardson to Las Vegas Raiders. I think they're gonna sound like somebody like Jimmy G. He can sit behind them, develop for 1 or 2 years behind a quarterback like Jimmy G, who knows how to win, who knows how to not turn the ball over, and that's some stuff he didn't struggle with turning the ball over, but he did struggle with decision making. So he can learn and Josh McDaniel's system for 1 year, learn how to play position better, learn how to make better decisions. And I think Anthony Richardson, his peak is very high. I think he could be one of the best quarterbacks in the league. I think his floor is Justin Fields, what we've seen last year. Like, realistically, he can be just as effective as runner as he was. I think that's his floor, like being one of the best rushing quarterbacks in the league. Who got the 8th pick, bro? That was a way too long segment talking about fucking Michigan State.
Yeah, I don't know who cares about that shit.
Y'all can't. That's what I'm saying. You guys can't open this up and expect me not to say something. That's just stupid.
Hey, you grind for your team, man. I respect that.
You at Atlanta, bro. You at Atlanta, Max.
You're one of the 5 Michigan fans. I respect it.
5. That's interesting.
It's like Jaden being from Illinois State talking about Illinois. Like,
I ain't gonna lie. Like, Kirk Cousins, y'all best quarterback ever.
That's crazy.
in the last 20 years.
Who's Illinois' best product? Like that's what I'm saying. Like
I
we
don't
can't
know.
just like discussion. Yeah, I don't know. You don't even know a quarterback from them. Like that's what I'm saying. Like we can't talk about this. Like you don't like watch football at all. You don't watch anything, man.
I
Anyways,
literally watch college
Damn.
football.
the
I literally watch
with the
college
Yeah,
eighth
no.
football.
overall
In my
with the
fault,
eighth
so.
overall pick with the
Roll
eighth
Tide.
overall pick. Yeah, you watch Alabama. My fault.
Roll
You watch
Tide.
because like I feel like that's it. When you were like the only game you ever got as a kid was Alabama because they were the best team. So you
I
just
watched
watched
all
the
of
best
them.
team.
I watched all of them.
No, you just got like the only game on ESPN, which is always Alabama because they're the best team, and you just follow them because they're the
You
best
trying to
team.
call me poor, Jay?
Anyways,
Yeah.
we talked about this before the segment, before this whole thing. Latif is a fan of LeBron James, Patrick Mahomes, Kentucky basketball, and Alabama football. Very convenient that he picked the best player in every single sport. Just throwing it out there. Anyways, with the 8th overall pick, the Atlanta Falcons select Tyree Wilson. Nothing really much to be said. Best defensive product left on the board. They need defense, even though they have to address the quarterback situation. No quarterbacks left on the board. They got to adjust defense, and Tyree Wilson, I think, is the best one on there. Not much. You guys got anything to say?
Nah, I mean that's a pretty straightforward pick. That's what they need.
I think they want quarterback, but I don't think
Definitely a quarterback is not going to be there.
I think Caleb Williams or Drake May might go to. I think Atlanta might be a team who is shit this year. I mean, I think Drake May or Caleb Williams might go to them.
Okay, Zay, you are at 9.
Nine
Bears
pick.
need D line or O line, I guess. Since
You don't have to tell me this. Anyways, with the 9th pick, the Chicago Bears select Roderick Jones.
not a bad one. He's lucky better. He's lucky better than Bears Johnson. Well, it depends on how you want to grade O lineman. He barely gave up any sacks. I don't think he gave up a sack at Georgia. That was crazy.
I don't think so. I mean, their team was insane, so you didn't really have to. Anyways,
It's my pick.
wait, what are we going up to? 12? We going
10.
to 12 though.
We're going to 10.
Wait,
Eagles have the pick. So he took Devin Witherspoon earlier, and Joey Porter or Chris Gonzalez. I'm taking Chris Gonzalez. With the 10th overall pick, the Eagles select Chris Gonzalez, and that wraps up our mock draft. It's been a little shakeup since the Bears traded that pick, and I think it's gonna be one of the most entertaining drafts. It's been reports that Carolina might trade down again, which I don't know why you would give up DJ Moore a slew of picks just to trade down.
They said they would trade it. No way.
Yeah, I saw it.
See,
yeah,
I don't know. I don't
honestly.
I don't think it's that crazy. I think
How
they
is it
gave
not
up a
crazy?
lot. Because
It depends what they're trying to do because they don't.
What if they
CJ
trade
Stroud
down
will be there at like 3. like if they get the third.
that's what I'm saying. I think if Houston trades up, I don't think they want him. I don't think the Colts want
But
him.
why would Houston trade up though? Because they're going to get Bryce Young at 2 no matter what.
I agree. I think that's an issue. But if they get worried that the Colts are trying to trade up, I think if there's a situation where Carolina can get a first and a second for somebody to trade up, and all they traded was a second and DJ Moore to get to 2 or get to 3, it's not bad.
I mean, the thinking is like maybe they trade with the Texans to try to get 2 and 12, but I don't think the Texans are going to give a 12 just to move up one spot.
That's what I'm saying. If they go down to 2 and from go down to 2 they get a first next year and a third, like only giving up 2 seconds and DJ Moore isn't that looks even better for, you know what I mean? Like after everything's said and done, that's all they gave up to go from 9 to 2. That's not bad.
I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna trade for the number 1 pick, you might as well just keep it.
I get it. You're gonna make the pick.
And probably take CJ Stroud.
It's crazy that all of this could have been avoided if the Texans just won the last game of the season. That's literally
that was like, I don't know, because like that doesn't even happen for good teams. Like the fact that the worst team in the league did a 4th and 20, a 4th down inside the red zone and a 2-point conversion is insane. Like I don't know how that watching that live was crazy.
They were definitely tanking. They got they weren't tanking. Wait, they won that game, right?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Maybe who was it? Maybe Lovie Smith that just didn't want to lose that game.
Lovie Smith was helping out Chicago.
So next up, we got Jalen Ramsey. This morning, he was traded to the not this morning, but this afternoon. Jalen Ramsey was traded to the Dolphins in a blockbuster deal. I think. Well, it wasn't a blockbuster deal because I ain't gonna lie. I think the Dolphins might have fleeced them because I mean they gotta pay Jalen Ramsey that $20 million, but I'm not gonna lie, they only gave a third and someone named some long dude. Don't even know who that is. So
no, I don't. I get what you're saying, but with the paycheck, That's a lot in the NFL.
They just
Guys don't
restructured a
get
whole
paid
bunch of
that much.
contracts. They just before they traded for Jalen Ramsey, they just restructured a whole bunch of contracts to be able to pay him.
That's what I'm saying. You take so much money off of the Rams books, like that's helpful to them. They can actually do stuff now. You know what I mean? I get he's a good quarterback, or a good cornerback. He's getting older though, and the older he gets, the less you're gonna want to pay him.
He's
So
28.
now Miami has to pay him, Xavier Howard, Tua. They just paid Tua.
Bradley Chubb.
Yeah, Bradley Chubb, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle. Like that's tough. You like how are you gonna pay
Jalen
all
Waddle
those
on a rookie
guys?
deal.
But you're going to have to pay him. You're going to have to pay him.
It seems like they're going all in. They're going all in on Tua right now. They're going all in on Tua. They're going all in on the team, and that's been successful.
That's what scares me. I know we talked about this before. Like, Tua's a good quarterback. Can he win a Super Bowl? I don't know, but the whole injuries thing scares me, man. Like, he got bad injuries. Like, it wasn't spraining an ankle. It wasn't like breaking an arm or something. Like, he got 2 concussions. Like, those were bad. He was knocked out. You know what I mean? Like the one doctor said, like he should not play football. Like, I don't like
Isaiah. What do you think the ceiling is for the Dolphins next year? Now that they just added Jalen Ramsey, they also got Vic Fangio, who is one of the best defensive minds in football right now.
I'm a big fan of Vic Fangio, especially from his days as a Bronco and what he did with our defense. I mean, obviously we had the players for it and stuff, but he still.
Wait, can you tell the people, just in case they don't know, why you say our defense? Who you're a fan of?
Bronco. I'm a Broncos fan. I was just there because of Peyton Manning, and I just never left.
I'm not like making fun of you. I'm just like, just in case anyone like tunes in.
Because you just make sure I'm not a bandwagon like the best team every year, right? Okay, that's cool. I understand. I like going through adversity, unlike some people I know.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Best team every year.
So I honestly believe like last year they were super close to beating the Bills in the playoffs with a backup quarterback. Now you add that backup quarterback. Third string quarterback. Now you add Tua, hopefully a healthy Tua. This is assuming Tua is healthy. And then Jalen Ramsey. I mean, honestly, the NFL, I don't think there's any best team in the NFL right now. Obviously, you have the Chiefs and stuff, but everybody at this point could get better. There's not a single team where just like there's no point. Like Dolphins, depending on who they play in the playoffs, they can win a championship. I don't think it's as simple as you can't win.
No, they're not winning the championship. They're not winning the championship.
I'm not saying this. I'm just saying like depending on who they play is like it matters. Stuff like that. Like I'm not. They're not betting favorites. I'm not betting on them to win a championship. They get a decent round. Some lucky ways. Some things happen. Like that's what I'm saying.
Two things. I need to see more from Tua, and I want to see what they do with the running.
But when Tua was healthy, the Dolphins were good. Like let's not forget that.
Understand. But that's what I'm saying. Tua's, as much as we want to say he's healthy, that is an injury. I feel like that does not go away easily. So we got to see about that. And then the running back position is, I know Miles Sanders is rumored to go there. They obviously did they lose Chase Edmonds? Is he a free agent or something? Or
Chase Edmonds is not on the team. Chase Edmonds is not on the team anymore.
They cut him or something. Oh, they have 2 running backs. They don't need running backs. But I'm saying that's something you have to address, and you kind of.
Why do you have to address that? We got Mike McDaniel as your head coach who can run.
The running game was good last year.
That's what I'm saying. He can. That's like running back is first of all is literally the most replaceable position. You can draft a running back at the 7. You can anything. They can keep the same people they have now. They still have an effective running game because of the scheme that he has.
I don't know what they have now, and I get it. I do agree that yes, it's replaceable, but just I don't know. Putting a no name is not the greatest thing ever, and if you're trying to win right now, I think you need a decent running back for a decent running game. But regardless, I think I'm just curious to see what happens with Tua. I do agree that when I look on paper and I'm looking at the teams they're going against, like they could beat majority. Like you know what I mean? Just like at one game, I think they could beat majority of the teams. You got to think about it like that. Not can they make the playoff? Not can they go the whole way? Can they just win this game? And then
it's not NBA. Game. That's the thing about football.
You can kind of 7-game series. You just got to win one game.
Yeah.
So my question to you guys, I know Latif, you said they might be a top 5. I'm saying they could be the best. So what defenses do you guys think right now are better than Miami?
I mean, the Broncos defense was still really, really, really good. And
I think Miami's better.
Yeah, Miami. I mean, Fangio, that type of level of talent, he's probably better. I don't know because
that's fair. That's a fair.
Eagles defense is probably.
But they're leaving.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was just about to
say.
The Cowboys,
maybe. The Niners are better. The Niners have a better defense.
The Niners have a better defense. The Niners have a better defense.
A better defense.
Maybe
the Cowboys are better. No, the Cowboys are not better. Sorry, the Dolphins are better than the Cowboys, in my opinion.
They may be. It depends on who they like.
Because I'm thinking about it. There's a good chance that with how high powered this offense is, and how high powered they looked when Tua was healthy and playing, right? With these big plays, and you got Tyreek and Jalen Waddle just literally running flies and posts and like getting wide open. Like this defense, like it could be scary if the defense locks down and Tua plays great. Sorry, if Tua played like how he did at the start of the year, I agree. I think Miami could be really good. You got Christian Wilkins, you got Jalen Phillips.
Okay, but what is really good? Like, I want to ask y'all
I
both.
think they're top.
I need definite answers. I need definite answers. I'm gonna ask y'all both this. Is Miami next year championship contenders?
That's my thing. I'm so.
What do you? I just
are they championship contenders? Not if they. Anybody going to championship? Are they championship contenders?
I'm so touchy on. I'm so touchy on Tua. I don't know if Tua's gonna be. I'm nervous about Tua. So if I guess if Tua plays how he did at the start of last year, yes, I think they're a championship contender.
I have to disagree. I don't think they're a championship contender. I think they can make it to the second round, maybe an AFC championship.
But you're saying it's like second, but you don't know who they play in that second round. Like you can't say.
I'm saying if they see the Bills, Bengals, or Chiefs, I have them losing. If they see the Bills, Bengals, or Chiefs, I have them losing.
So that's
if they see the Bills, Bengals, or Chiefs, I have them losing, bro. I have them losing.
So, but you don't have the Bengals or the Bills is a great team.
I don't have the Bills as a great team, no. But when you have a quarterback such as Josh Allen, who can, so the Miami roster is better than the Bills at this current moment right now. But when you have a quarterback of that level, he can bridge that gap, and he's a lot better than Tua.
Are the Chiefs a great team?
They have a good roster, but I think Mahomes
are the Chiefs a great team?
Them. Huh?
Are the Chiefs
a great team? Last year,
yes.
No. I said they were a good team. They were a good team, and then Mahomes elevated to winning the Super Bowl. I mean, they had a good pass rush. Secondary was.
So this is my thing.
Okay,
I think
so.
If you take quarterbacks out of the equation, I think the Bills have a better roster than the Chiefs. If you take quarterbacks out of it, the Bills have a better roster than the Chiefs. Is that fair?
Yes, they do.
Yeah. So I think putting quarterbacks in, I think it's huge because if you take quarterbacks out of every
you literally make my point for me. So I don't think the Chiefs they're a great roster. They had a good roster. They had good players. Like their defense. The secondary was middle of the pack. Their receiving room is not good. Patrick Mahomes elevated them to that. Like literally, their defensive line was the best part about their team. Their receiving core is not that good.
How is KC not a great team and they win the Super Bowl?
Patrick Mahomes, I just told you, he lost his number one receiver and won a Super Bowl.
So you put them in and they're great. You put him in, you're a great team. How do you not push Josh Allen in and they're a great team?
I don't have them being a great team though. I don't have the Bills being a great team either.
It just makes no sense how the Super Bowl champions are a great team. They're a good team.
No, I don't think they were a great team. I think Patrick Mahomes, like the Eagles were a great team for sure. The Eagles were an all-around great team, like a great roster. Like I
think you're missing the definition of great and like depth or something. Because like
I guess I'm not understanding.
Yeah,
so was Eagles not a great team?
They are. No, they 100% are.
See, I guess what I'm thinking
I believe the Chiefs are a great team because you can't say if they did not have Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is what helps them make them a great team. Travis Kelce.
I said they were a good team.
No, they're a great team because they have like Kelce. Teams are great for different reasons. So the Nuggets are a great team because of different reasons than the Bucks are a great team. The Bucks are a great team, like the Celtics are a great team because of their depth, but then the Bucks are also a great team because of their defense. Teams are great for different reasons.
My thinking is like as far as a great team.
And the Chiefs' reason was great because it was what? Because of what? Patrick Mahomes,
they had Mahomes and Kelce. They have the best 1-2 punch in the league.
So
that's what also helps them make them a great team.
I think Latif, like what I'm saying is I think the Eagles are a great individual team. You have so many good individual players, right? You have AJ Brown. You have flashy names, right? You have flashy names. The Chiefs are a great team as a cohesive unit. Right, they play well together. They play well in their system.
And their offensive line is good too. Also,
yeah, their offensive line is very good. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's different ways to be great. There's different ways to be great team. Like the Chiefs are a great unit. They're a great thing together. Their defense really came together at the end of last season, and like towards the playoffs. Like they're a great team. But
I think the Eagles there were two great teams. For me, there were two great teams, and it was the Eagles. And it was the Eagles and the 49ers. And besides that, for me, Patrick Mahomes just elevated that team into the winning Super Bowl. I think as far as two great teams, the
Bucks a great team and the NBA. The Bucks a great team.
The Bucks a great team.
Yeah,
I mean, but the Bucks I would say they have more depth. It's depth. First of all, it's definitely hard to compare football and basketball. But
I mean, that's fair.
But I would say, if we talk, let's say depth at a service level, I think they have more depth than
I guess like
people have in football.
There are two ways to be a great team. You can have a bunch of all-stars on the team, a bunch of pro bowlers. That's a great team because of individual players. But you can also have a team like Denver, who doesn't have all the flashy names, but they play well as a unit. You know what I mean? Like, you're not trying to compare the two sports, but they're both great teams in their own right.
You don't have to have
way of being a great team.
Yeah.
I don't have to have LeBron James, AD, Jason Tatum, Steph Curry on my team to be a great team. I can like be the strength in numbers warriors and like have a good depth that makes me a great team. You know what I'm saying? So I guess like that's what I'm trying to say is like the different kinds of depth. Anyway,
I think there were a lot of roster better than the Chiefs. As far as the Bengals had a better roster.
A lot is crazy.
The Bengals had a better roster.
They won the Super Bowl.
The Bengals had a better roster. The 49ers had a better roster. The Eagles had a better roster than them last year. So they had probably like the fourth or fifth best roster in the league. And
that's great.
I don't know. I'm not calling it great. I just don't throw the word great around a lot. I don't do that.
All right, so let's keep talking about it.
So you're just being weird. Okay.
No, I just don't throw the word great around a lot. Y'all people be saying he's great passers, he's great playmakers. No, he's not. He's a good playmaker. Or he's good. That wasn't a lead roster.
That's my thing. Roster. Like you could say a movie was good, and it's like I don't really care. You can say it was great, and you can say like
but good and great is subjective though. Good and great is subjective.
That's what I'm saying.
The Chiefs had 8 rookies on defense. The Chiefs had 8 rookies on defense, bro.
For me, great is top 7, top 6. Amazing is top 2, top 3. Good is top 10, top 12. That's what I'm saying. Okay. When you say good, like I'm just saying like good is like okay, they're good. The Chiefs team was not they were good. They were like, yeah, they were a great team. They won a Super Bowl.
They have a great quarterback. They have an all-time great quarterback, yeah.
I wouldn't call him great. I'd say he's an amazing quarterback.
Who? Stop trolling.
Mahomes. He's not great. He's amazing. He's amazing.
He's an all-time great.
It's a big difference.
I just say he's an all-time great.
Mahomes. That's what I'm saying. As far as quarterbacks in the league, I think Mahomes is a tier above great. I don't think he's a great quarterback. I think he's above that.
You see how
all-time great. All-time great. Like all-time. Forever. Great. All-time. He's like an all-time.
This argument is gonna go on forever. Next. Yeah.
Anyways, no. I just want to. Where do we have Jalen Ramsey ranked as a cornerback in the league?
We should have Jaden on. Jaden didn't have him top 7.
People were saying that he fell off this year. I mean, he got cooked by Stephon Diggs and a couple other players this year a couple of times, and we don't really see that from Jalen Ramsey that much. So people were having him falling down. So what do you guys have him ranked at in the league? I think I got him as 3 still. I think he's still a top 3 cornerback in the league for me.
I don't know. I feel he's probably top 5.
Who do you have over him? If he's top 5, who do you have over him?
Yeah, I was trying to make sure I had my.
I only got Sauce and Patrick Surtain. That's it.
And P2. I know you're talking about that. See, Jair was hurt this year, wasn't he?
Yeah,
no, he was not. Not for
oh no, Jair. Never mind. Yeah, I might have Jair over him after how he locked up Jay Jettas. I might have Jair over him. That was disgusting.
Jalen Ramsey better than Jair. Jalen Ramsey better than Jair.
I don't know.
Jalen Ramsey better than Jair.
I don't know if I can agree with that.
I think
is Trey White better?
Offense? No, Trey White's not better than Jalen Ramsey.
J.C. Horn, Darius Slay.
No. Like no. Yeah, I mean, Darius Slay was better this year, but Darius Slay had a top 10.
So what are we asking? Oh, because that's what I'm saying. Darius Slay was picking up the wide receiver ones on every team.
Darius Slay had Darius Slay had an all-time great defensive line to help rush the quarterback, and so that inflates. Great? Yes, there was an all-time great defensive line. Yes.
All-time great. That's where you're throwing that out too far. All-time great is crazy.
Look at the numbers. Go check the numbers. They were very, very good. Like historically good. You go check the numbers. They were historically good. Like literally.
So did the Chiefs have an all-time great offensive line performance in the Super Bowl?
No, people were slipping. What are you talking about? Anyways, but I just don't got. I don't got Jair. Over Jalen Ramsey. I don't got Trey White over Jalen Ramsey. I don't got Darius Slay over Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey my 3rd best corner. And for me, he's still top 3.
All right.
What about you, Isaiah?
I'll say top 5. I don't have a set list. Starting to Gardner. I guess I don't know if I have Woolen over him. Alexander, that's an argument. I think top 4 is a fair place, and then you could make an argument for 3 and 4. But I don't think he's top 3, 1 and 2. I think he's top 4, 3 and 4.
What?
He's top 3. Like he's 3 or 4. Not like
no, I got Surtain. I got Surtain over him. Surtain and Sauce over him. Like
I think he's the 3rd best. Okay,
yes, I do.
I think he's like 3rd, 4th. I don't care who chooses between Alexander and Ramsey. I also didn't watch enough football to really pick either.
All right, we got a start bench cut. We're staying on these corners. You got Jalen Ramsey, Sauce Gardner, and PS2 going into next season. With all these situations. Yeah.
All right.
I think
Zay, you go first. I think I know your answer.
I'll start starting, bench Gardner, and then cut Ramsey.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. Wait. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna start Patrick Surtain. I'm gonna bench Sauce Gardner and cut Jalen Ramsey.
I thought I was gonna do that, but I'm gonna start Sauce. I'm gonna bench PS2, and I'm gonna cut Ramsey.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. PS2 is better than Sauce. He's better than Sauce. He is actually. He actually is better than Sauce. Like,
sorry.
I think
he did get kicked by Devontae that game. That was very bad.
Bro, it's Devontae Adams. Everybody get kicked by Devontae Adams.
That is fair, but it was like he also grabbed like the game when it touchdown. Oh, like, it was bad. But
he was looking at him different after that. He was looking at him different after that. I'm not gonna lie. But Sauce, bro, Sauce got away with a lot of holding. He got away with a lot of.
No, he does. He does,
bro. He definitely got a lot. I don't think next year he's not gonna get away with all that. So I think
it was. I remember I was watching one thing. It was like I forget. It was just talking about all his plays. I was like, "There's no way they didn't call that."
They didn't call anything for him. But I think Patrick Mahomes is way more fluid. Like he plays without holding and playing without interfering as well. They just don't call it on Sauce. But Patrick Mahomes is locked down. He only got cooked by the fucking best, one of the best wide receivers in the league. And when you see Sauce, he plays more zone, and Patrick Surtain plays more man, and so I value that more in cornerbacks. And also, when they did go against Stephon Diggs, he didn't even guard him. He was guarding Gabriel Davis. So yeah, I think Patrick Surtain saw better receivers and had the better matchups every single week and held his own. Like the first game, he did good against Devontae Adams. The second one, he got fried bad. But I mean, it's Devontae Adams. You can't hold him to him.
Like I get it. It's Devontae Adams, but if he's the top cornerback in the league, he should be able to lock him up.
He did good. He did good against one. He did good against one game. He did good against one game.
But then he also got his. The second game it wasn't even like it was a.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like the Packers. I don't like the Packers. But week 1, Jennings went off, and Jair Alexander.
He wasn't guarding him, but he wasn't guarding him though. But he was not guarding him. They had linebackers on. They had linebackers on Justin Jefferson.
So game 2 runs around. He said like I'm locking that up, and he locked it up. He did exactly what he said he was going to on the best receiver in the league. So like
they did blanket him.
Happen, huh?
They blanketed him a little bit though. It wasn't just like a one-on-one matchup the whole time.
With how bad the Raiders' O-line is, like they should at least get enough pressure. If the Broncos have a great defense, they should at least have enough pressure, and P2 should not be worrying that much. But obviously, it didn't happen. So I'll take Sauce.
Our last topic of the episode today, I'm gonna wrap this up. Is Aaron Rodgers is projected to go to the Jets? It's been talks over weeks, and like I think yesterday we got confirmation that they're nearing a deal for Aaron Rodgers, and also the owner, not the owner, like the president of the Packers, because the Packers don't have an owner. The Packers came out and said that basically, if everything goes right, that he'll be away from the Packers this year. So the Jets are leading favorite.
Yeah, he said a return is not a possibility or something. A return.
No, he said no, he did. I don't think he said that. He said
like right, they're not top right. He's not top priority right now.
Yeah, no, it was like on ESPN.
Regardless, he's going to be on the Jets. Yeah. Regardless, he's going to be on the Jets. So, what is the Jets team ceiling with Aaron Rodgers? I think we talked about this earlier in like January. I think.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Can I ask you a question? Are they better than the Dolphins? Are they a bigger playoff contender than the Dolphins or championship contender?
I think it's close. For sure.
So, like, who wins that division? Because that might be the best division of football now. I know we talked about the NFC West last year, or the AFC West last year, with all the stuff getting added. If Rodgers goes there, I think the Bills, the Jets, and the Dolphins are 3 powerhouse teams. And I don't know who you pick to win. I'd probably pick the Bills just because they've done it before. And you know what I mean? Like
if Aaron Rodgers goes to that division, Aaron Rodgers will win that division. I think next year. I think Aaron Rodgers will win that division next year.
You think they'd be a championship team?
I'm very yes. I think the Jets can be a championship team. They Aaron Rodgers. They have everything you need. They have an elite defense on a D line, a good secondary, elite corner. Like literally, probably he was PFF's graded #1 quarter this year.
Where's their pick this year? Where's their pick this year?
I do not know.
I think like mid-round
13. They have a 13 pick.
Dude, they could. I'm not gonna lie. I know they want O-line. They could like. I know there's no safeties in this draft, but what if they do pick like a Christian Gonzalez or Devin Witherspoon if they slip?
I don't know. I don't know that. I don't think they're gonna do that. They could dress like
I think they just O-line. I think O-line is probably what they're going with.
They got a decent O-line. They just can't stay healthy at all. Mekhi Becton keeps getting injured.
That's what I'm saying.
So.
I think with injuries and stuff, but like I wouldn't think it's the craziest thing in the world if they do go with another cornerback and try and get a lockdown. Because I'm not gonna lie, like your biggest worry is the Dolphins. You need to keep up with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. So however you can address that the most. There's no good safeties in this draft, so you're not gonna go with a safety. So you have to figure out how you're gonna address those needs.
I think Aaron Rodgers on the Jets can be championship contenders. They have everything you need. They got the wide receiver play. They got the running back in Breece Hall. They got the defense. They got everything. You had Aaron Rodgers.
Back.
Huh?
Because I forgot Breece Hall is coming back. But
yeah, you got Aaron Rodgers. If he plays anywhere close to the last 2 seasons where he won MVP, that you guys can actually contend in the AFC. So I think they can be a championship contender for sure. Like, is any blowback on that? Because earlier when I said that in January, is that you had an incredible reaction. You said
I still don't think they're winning a championship in AFC. Sorry,
they have no chance.
You said the Jets have no chance. The Jets have no chance to win.
Why do they have no chance? Can we do like why? Why don't?
Yeah, hold on. You said the Jets have no chance.
Yes.
Okay.
Why don't they have a chance?
I don't think that Aaron Rodgers is a quarterback that puts that team. Obviously, I think it's a good decision for them, and they're definitely going to win more. I just don't think that'd be that.
They won 7. Keep in mind, they were like 7-4 or 7-3 before the whole Zach Wilson debacle and all that. You'll see. They were 7-10.
You'll see. Aaron, I'm not gonna lie. After rethinking it was a dumb take, but I have too much pride to take it back, so I have to defend this take because I'm not taking it back. I don't care. Yeah, you'll see Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs, and he's going to show you why he only won 1 championship 25 years ago with the Packers. That's my take on it. I'm not going back on my take, so I'm just thinking.
This is probably the best, offense he had in a minute, though. This is probably the best offense he had in a minute.
I definitely trust. I don't know about that.
I think I trust Zach Wilson a little bit.
I don't know about that. I think his offense 2 years ago was competitive. I think his offense 2 years ago.
No, it was very good. It was very good, but it was very one-dimensional. Like it was literally get the ball to Tate, and no one else is like who's scared of.
They're
who's scared of Alan Lazar? Who's scared of Montez Rodgers?
They had, but that's my thing. You don't have to be worried about them if you're worried about Devontae, and they still had the quad father. They had AJ Dillon, and they had Aaron Jones. Their running game was good.
But they did not run the ball. They did not run the ball.
Tonyan had a great year. Like that's what I'm saying. That offense was good. That offense was very good. So I think that offense might be better than this one. But
you got CJ Uzomah, you got Garrett Wilson, who was literally a top.
No way he's talking about CJ Uzomah as a top tight as a reason to be.
He can be.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying.
On the Bengals, he was very good.
How is Cole Kmet
on the Bengals? He was very good.
CJ Uzomah, that's a top target.
Who's on the bum? Who's on the bum? Who's on the bum? Who else was a bum?
Like you
said
Cole Kmet. Oh, he's not good. Cole Kmet's not good.
Bro,
but CJ Uzomah is a reason to go to the Jets. CJ Uzomah is a reason to go to the Jets.
Bro, did you see him?
No, it's not.
Did you see him on the Bengals?
Stop.
Did you see him on the Cole Kmet's not good, bro. He's okay.
What team is he on now?
He's on the Jets. He has Zach Wilson as quarterback. You're not gonna do anything with Zach Wilson.
Thank you.
Bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, stop. On the Bengals, you have Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, and Jamar Chase. Of course, the tight end's going to be open. No one cares about him. You have 3 great receivers on the outside. 3 good receivers. I'm not going to overstep my words.
2 good receivers. I mean, 2 great receivers and one good one.
I'll say the unit as itself is great. So yeah, you're not going to worry about the tight end. But when Garrett Wilson's your one. The Jets have a good receiving core. Garrett Wilson. They'll probably resign Corey Davis. I know there's talks about they might let him go, but if Aaron Rodgers goes there, you want to keep Corey Davis. You'll get Garrett Wilson. You got Elijah Moore. And you got CJ Uzomah, more pressure is going to be on him because he likes to throw to his tight end. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not going to lie.
And Aaron Rodgers is going to make him. Aaron Rodgers is going to make him look like a top 10, 15 tight end in the game. He will.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, he
will. He's not good. So if he needs
he's better than Cole Kmet.
To make,
I don't care. CJ Uzomah is better than Cole Kmet. CJ Uzomah. Cole Kmet is not good, bro. Cole Kmet is not good. Like, what is he good at? What is he good at?
Playing football.
No, he's not. Football. He's not good at playing football. Cole Kmet sucks, bro. He's not good, bro. He's okay. That's it. Like CJ Uzomah, I got him, bro.
And CJ's almost good. That's your
Yes,
telling me?
because he had Zach Wilson
No,
as his quarterback.
He's not.
He had Zach Wilson as his
gosh.
quarterback. I don't know what
Oh
are you going to do? He literally had Zach
We
Wilson
had
as
Justin
quarterback.
Fields in a bad O-line. Justin Fields had his up here last year.
Who's better? Who's better?
O-line-
Who's better? Justin
Cole
Fields or
Kmet.
no? Who is better? Justin Fields or Zach Wilson?
Justin Fields. Whose O-line's better? It's not my fault. Justin Fields had no time to throw the football. Zach Wilson had all the time in the world and still made a bad pass. That's not my fault. I get it. Your quarterback sucks. But, like, at least he
not my
had time to
quarterback.
throw the football.
That's not my quarterback. That's not my quarterback. My quarterback is Aaron Rodgers.
Because don't even say that. Because
Your-
in 2 weeks,
wait.
you're going to say we with the Jets.
What?
You're going to say we with the Jets.
Max, I'm not
he's talking
Aaron
about
Rodgers.
Zach Wilson.
Oh,
He's talking about Zach Wilson. He's talking about Zach Wilson, not Aaron Rodgers.
I said Aaron Rodgers is my quarterback, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what
No,
do you
because
mean?
don't say we, because I know you're going to be a Jets fan a little bit. Because
Yes, I will. I'm joining the
like
fan.
Mahomes? You like Luka, LeBron, Aaron Rodgers. Like, literally just
Who am I supposed to like? The niggas that suck? Like, what are we doing, bro?
I mean,
like,
because when they win, it becomes that satisfying. Like, it can be filled.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
if
it's
Justin Herbert wins the MVP next year,
I'm not going to be
the best tour of my life.
What?
Oh my gosh! If Justin Herbert wins the MVP next year, I get the best tour of my life. I'm gonna feel the best in the world because that's my guy. I'm not gonna say, "Oh,
bro,
I think
I liked them before they even got to this status, bro." Like,
obviously,
LeBron's great.
I might cry
LeBron.
tears of joy. Like,
by the time Aaron Rodgers, by the time I was old enough to watch football, Aaron Rodgers was all time great. So I don't know what the fuck you want me to do. And Luka, I liked him since he came in the league. LeBron, he was an all time great.
All time great. By the time you watch football, when
Me?
did you watch football?
We were born in
When did you
2004.
start watching football? 2012, 2013.
I mean, when he won that Super Bowl in 2010, he became all time great. Like, what are you talking about? He was an all time great by 2010. Yes, he was. Like, so what were we 6? The fuck? Like, I'm only 18, bro. Like, he was all time great by that time. He was all time great by that time. Yes, he was
all time good. He's all time good.
Anyways, like Luka, bro, like I liked him since he's got in the league because he plays like he has a similar game to LeBron. So I like players like LeBron. So
I love LeBron.
Why I like Luka? And by the
I love LeBron.
By the time I could watch LeBron, he was already all time great. I don't know what the fuck you want me to do.
I'm just saying,
bro,
I love LeBron.
I used to like KD.
He's one of my favorite players.
I used to like KD.
It's very coincidental that all your top players.
I used to like KD.
You just said you used like Russ when he won his MVP. You used to like KD when he won his MVP.
No, I didn't say that. I love KD. I love KD until he went to Golden State. That's when he stopped becoming. I was not a fan of him anymore.
So when he stopped being MVP.
Nigga, what? No, when he joined the best team ever. I stopped being a fan.
When he won his MVP.
2014, he didn't join the Warriors to 20.
Interesting question.
Anyways,
I'm just saying, it's very coincidental. All your favorite.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not wrestling. I'm sorry, Zay. I'm not rooting for a bum ass nigga. I can't just do it. I can't. If he sucks, I'm not rooting for him, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I get it. Latif, I get it. LeBron. I love LeBron. That's what I'm saying. I'm stuck with my teams stuck with my teams since I picked them.
I don't have teams, bro. I ain't gonna lie. No, I've been talking about it.
That's what I'm saying.
I've been talking about it.
But you like Kentucky and Alabama. I've been talking about it. But you like Kentucky and Alabama.
That's college, bro. You don't really have players in college.
That's still a team.
You don't have players in college. Really, not really. So I've been talking to some Bears fans that I've been talking to recently, and I might be joining Bears Nation. So
right, we're gonna get good. You're gonna join when we're gonna get good.
No, they're not gonna be good.
We're gonna be good in
honest.
2-3 years. Stop.
In 2-3 years. That's a long time to be a fan.
Join some other team.
So I'm thinking about being a Bears fan, not the Bulls though for sure. I'm thinking about joining Jacksonville and the Bears because I'm really high on Jacksonville as well.
Jacksonville. So you're joining the 2 teams who are on the up. 2 teams who are gonna run.
The Detroit Lions are on the up. Am I joining them? What are we doing? Come on now.
No, that's what I'm saying.
The Jets are on the up.
They will not win a ring with Jared Goff at quarterback. They have to address that issue. Trevor Lawrence can win. Justin Fields could win a Super Bowl. With how they're going, they could win.
Zay, was I not saying Trevor Lawrence is generational in that group chat? Don't lie. I've been high on Trevor Lawrence. I literally said that.
Yeah.
You said Justin Fields is better than him. Like, so I want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
Yes, Trevor Lawrence is obviously generational. It's been the same thing. That's like saying
Isaiah said he was not generational.
He was the number 1 pick in the draft. He was the number.
You said he wasn't generational.
Called the best
he was generational.
He's called the best quarterback.
I have screenshots. You saying he was hacked? You was hacked. And just because you're number 1 pick in the draft doesn't mean you're generational. But
no. But that's the thing. Everyone called him generational. You're not different for saying.
Yeah, you've been a number 1 player since high school, bro.
Trevor Lawrence is gonna be that guy. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Bro, I said this before he even really broke out. I said this before he really broke out. I was saying that
he always broke out. Did he not win?
You knew him in 8th grade.
I'm talking about the NFL, bro.
You knew him in NFL. You knew him in Pee Wee ball.
No, I'm saying before he broke out in the NFL, bro. Hey, listen,
He's
I'm
been that guy since high
I'm
school.
joining Duval this year. I will be a Jacksonville Jaguars fan. I got a Jacksonville Jaguars agenda. So I will be rooting for them this year in the AFC South. Yeah, they are going to the playoffs and probably make it to the AFC Championship.
You picked the worst division of football, the easiest division to win in football.
You're a Bears
You
fan.
just like picking
Anyways,
you like picking
so
winners. That's what I'm saying. I've stuck with them. You like picking winners. It's okay. I understand.
they haven't won a damn thing.
You don't want. That's what I'm saying. You can't accept when your opinions are wrong. You can't accept when your opinions are wrong. That's okay, man.
What opinions?
I understand.
What opinions are you talking about?
I'm saying you pick the best team, so you're never wrong. It's okay, man. We all get it. That's all right, man. We understand.
Did the Alabama win this year or no?
Huh?
Did Kentucky or Alabama win this year? Yes or no?
Well, we haven't got to that point yet.
Yeah, we can't.
You know damn well Kentucky not winning a damn thing this year. Stop. Be honest with yourself. They're losing in probably the round 32. Let's be honest.
I think we don't lose around 32 as well. That's what I'm saying. To say that, first of all, it's a process. Alabama's been the best college football program in the past 20 years. No question. Not even close. Kentucky has been a top 2 of the past 20 years. So I'm just saying, like, of our lifetime,
not winning championships. Not winning championships for sure. Villanova has been better than them as far as winning championships.
Yeah,
you're missing the point. It's just crazy. It's just
that's
like,
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
You haven't been a team player,
it's
team
like
of any team or player that's faced adversity like ever.
LeBron has faced so much adversity. What are you talking about?
Oh my! He's been the best player in the league, though. As soon as LeBron retires, guess what? He already got Luka on the come up. Like you see, at least when Russ retired, I got Shea. Like he's a top player, but he's not the best player in the literally.
Shea, Luka's not the best
player. Come on, bro. He's like top 3, bro. And he's like 23 years old. Like, that's my point. It's just like LeBron leaves league, go pick Luka.
Does he play like LeBron? Does he have similarities to LeBron? Yes or no? Just ask me that question.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Max, does he have similarities to LeBron? Yes or no?
And he does not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like more like James Harden than LeBron.
Yes, I'm not disagreeing with that. Zay. What I'm saying, does he have similarities to LeBron? Yes or no?
Yeah, because he plays great. Like, that's what I'm saying.
He has a similar game to LeBron when he was younger and stuff like that. So I
guess.
So
LeBron would not be the first person that I would think of.
It's fun to ride.
James Harden is because of step back shit and isolation shit. That's the reason.
I like Latif.
Well, that's half his game, buddy.
I'm a Thunder fan. I ride with LeBron, so I have the ups and downs. I get it, and I'm not saying yes, LeBron's faced adversity, but there's never really been a year where LeBron has had 0 wins because he's good. He's the best player of all time. He's always had a winning team.
He's had a very bad season last year and the year before that. So hey,
but it's because of injuries. It's not because he played bad. That's what I'm saying.
Side note, Clippers fucking suck.
Hey,
I'm not gonna lie. Hey, we got
Russell's not even playing. Russell's not even playing. I just want you to know if he wins the championship this year, it's not gonna
play. He played 22.
He had the 7 points.
Yo. We're gonna talk about this next episode.
He only took 8 shots.
We are gonna talk about this next episode.
That's why they won.
Stop.
I have no problem with that. I want the Clippers to win, dumbass.
Yo. Let me talk. My finals prediction a couple weeks ago, still sticking to it because it's gonna happen. The LA Lakers will face off against the Milwaukee Bucks in the finals. I'm sorry, that's going to happen.
I'm sorry, I'm a Lakers fan, and they are not winning. They are not going to the finals at all. I don't know where you're getting that from.
That's cool.
You're gonna lose
you
the
obviously don't believe in them. That's what I'm saying.
They can, but they're not.
Who's beating them? Yeah, we gotta talk about the Suns too.
The Suns and the Nuggets could theoretically beat them. Theoretically, yes. But I don't think they're going to. But we're not. This time in the NBA episode. We're wrapping the episode.
I'm saying next episode we'll hop in all NBA stuff.
We'll wrap this episode up. Went a little bit too long. It's episode 17. And we are out.
Appreciate you guys.